Since the update in my world, a mysterious time stasis has been holding back the solar and lunar cycles. I've used the cover of sunlight to start work on my new station, but now the daylight cycle has returned, and with it comes the beginning of a new corrupt moon phase. As always, jump scares ahead. Oh, what is that down there? There is a circuit down there. Oh god. Hey everyone, welcome back. I really hope you're enjoying the series still. The end of last episode was certainly not something I saw coming. I was not expecting that at all. And after reading some comments, it seems like we actually had a very close brush with a super rare variant of Null, who only appears with one goal, and that is to ban me permanently from my world. Thankfully, I believe I have fixed the config so that that won't happen even on the new update. But either way, it's pretty terrifying that we actually encountered that thing. I think that's the first time we've ever seen that variant. Either way, as you may have noticed, the daylight cycle is finally back to normal. I've actually been grinding a whole bunch of wood, as you can see, on the Mushroom Island, which we will get to later. I have pretty much grown an entire new forest on the island now. But we are going to put this wood to good use in the new watchtower, which I'm hoping to make some more progress on this episode. However, there is one slight issue. The main building resources I wanted to use for the tower was quartz, and I managed to accumulate a total of 12 blocks of this stuff before I got chased out of that dimension. So either we have to find a different block to use instead, or I have to find a way back into the quartz plains dimension. And there actually is something I wanted to check real quick before we get into the episode, and sure enough, the block is still here. If you don't remember, last episode we put this block here because Null kept placing netherrack, water, and redstone torches on this exact block. But it doesn't seem like he's done it again. Although to be fair, this place hasn't been loaded for very long. Oh, I did not realize it was that kind of moon. Seems like pretty unfortunate timing. Finally, my daylight cycle is back to normal, and immediately we see a corrupted moon. I'm going to take a photo of that. And we haven't been down here in the corrupt lab for a while, but I do actually want to start a new wall for the updated moon phases. I don't know how different they are, or even if they are different, but already it does seem like this phase is the first one. So I'm going to start from the top left corner. Kind of looks like a bunch of eyes if you go further back. It does remind me of this phase, but it's very different. And it doesn't actually match up with any of the phases that we had previously. So I'll definitely make sure to pay attention to these new phases, and we'll have to see what happens with the next few nights. Also, I was looking through the comments on the Mace episode, where I visited a trial chamber, and a couple of you guys made a very good point. It seems that the reason no mobs were spawning in the trial chamber is because these moon phases where endermen can't spawn, and also, I think blazes and wither skeletons and stuff in the nether. It also prevents mobs from spawning from spawners and, of course, in turn, trial chambers. I think that's a great theory, and it does make a lot of sense as to why I wasn't getting any mob spawning. Now, the first place I do want to visit this episode is Bermuda Station. I've been there for quite a while, but that was when the time was frozen. So I'm kind of curious to see whether there's any activity now that the time is back to normal. Okay, yeah, there's definitely some activity. Oh, look at that moon. Look at those rays from the moon coming through the water. That looks so nice. What is that sound? And oh my god, the redstone torches. Also, real quick, I did forget to mention, but I have been meaning to enable this setting for a while. It is colored block lights, and I think it just makes the lights look a lot nicer. Okay, you keep your distance there, mate. In fact, you know what? Nothing protects your personal space better than a firework crossbow. Apparently not. Now, I might just be washed, but it does seem like the silhouettes have a bit more range now. Oh, there's that weird noise again. I don't know what that could be. Okay, it does seem to be just silhouettes spawning in. So yeah, make sure you let me know what you think of the colored block lights. And oh my goodness, there's a lot. Alright, we're gonna get airborne. And just by the lag, I already know there is a lot of stuff here. Oh my god. And I've just been handed a music disc on top of everything. I probably should have lit up this top part here, but I do want to get the next part of the build done as soon as I can. I do have the wood for it, I just need to build it. And as you can see, my forest is now a lot bigger. Kind of expanded out over like half the island. And that is a lot of silhouettes, but that's kind of all it was. There was no unusual entities spawning there. Now that the sunlight is up, I think I should get straight into building while I do have some daylight. Now, while I am building, there actually is something I do want to mention. Now, I know I've been doing a lot of Broken Script and No Moon episodes lately, and as much as I am enjoying both series at the moment, I do also want to kind of freshen things up on the channel and also put some other content out there, just for anyone who wants a break from the Broken Script or No Moon. And also, it would give me a chance to try out some of the other mods that have been circulating around the horror community recently. Now, I don't want to spoil too much, but I have already prepared a video, it's ready to go, and I will be uploading it in the next few days, so keep an eye out on the channel. And for the first time in a very long time, I will not be alone in the video. So as always, I really do appreciate your suggestions for other mods I should try out, and I will definitely make an effort this month to try and put out a few other videos as well, other than just the Broken Script and No Moon. I've made pretty good progress, we're almost done with the main scaffolding up here, but already I have gone through a decent chunk of the wood that I had. And I was mining wood for probably like at least an hour, so that gives you some idea of how much wood this is. But again, I think this will be worth it because I have been wanting to have a station here for so long. And this is one of the only biomes that we've actually witnessed the Broken End spawn in a very long time. And obviously, we are yet to see the Broken End spawn in the new update. I don't know what to expect from him or if he's changed too much, but that's definitely something I would like to find out from this station. Oh, and it started raining. The sun is about to go down over the horizon, and I've pretty much finished these top support beams. Oh, are you serious? To be honest, that's not in a terrible spot, unless it triggers when I walk over the top there. I would love to get rid of that with water, though. Okay, I can reach that block. Oh, it's not going to waterlog it, though. Okay, maybe I can break this and this. Oh, what has just happened? Oh my god, what was that? Okay, let's try that again. Water on top, and the block is gone. Thank you very much. I think by dropping the wood into that block, I might have just loaded the dimension accidentally. That's what that lag spike was, probably. Anyway, it is getting dark, and unfortunately, I won't really be able to see the moon until later tonight if the rain goes away. I'm sure the entities are going to start spawning any second. There we go. That is a lot of creatures. Oh, we've got some music starting too. There's probably at least like 30 silhouettes spawned in. This is just insane. I don't think there's any limit to these things. I think it's pretty much just how much can my game handle before blowing up. One thing this does tell me is I'm pretty sure it is another corrupt moon phase tonight. I don't think we'd be seeing this many if it wasn't. Anyway, I'm gonna try and get out of here. We need to go somewhere else because this is just insane. Okay, let's head to the Cliff Village, where my spawn point is, and we'll see if there's anything going on here. I do see a faraway down there. I'm not gonna look directly at him, but other than that, nothing has really spawned in yet. Not much happening here. Why don't we try somewhere a little bit closer to home? And it's been quite a while since we've been here, but it used to be the old paranormal test site for when I wanted to get some really high spawn rates happening. And that is Eclipse Station. I'm gonna land on the roof here. And already that block light is just horrifying. Look at all the red torches down there. I do love the effect it has. I think the rain is easing up. Yeah, finally. The night is almost over, and it kind of looks like a normal moon up there to... Oh, wait. Hang on, that's not quite normal. Let's wait for the clouds to dissipate. Oh, look at that. There's some black corruption all over the moon. Yeah, definitely not a normal one. Let's get a photo of that. And this will be the second phase in the lab. Once again, I wasn't really getting anything spawning over there, which is a bit weird because there was so much happening at the Mushroom Island. So phase 2 is the normal moon, but with this black corruption coming off it. Well, if nothing's really happening over here, then we may as well go to the beach and get some sand, because I do want to create another glass floor in my new watchtower. This is so satisfying. Okay, I got a little bit carried away there. Probably did not need that much. And I think the problem here is I don't even have enough coal to smelt this. It has been quite a while since I've been... What the... Wait, what? What has happened here? Oh my god. What happened to these trees? What on earth? Oh, this is horrifying. All of the leaves are just gone. There's some random spruce trees still in here, but for the most part, the leaves are just gone. And I do recognize this biome. This place before had those like beautiful autumn leaves. And now they are all gone. Including the ones over here. And once again, this might just be like an issue with the updated mod, but if so, that is haunting. Anyway, I want to head over up to the mountains and mine some coal out of them, because usually they're a pretty good place to get coal. Oh, no way, there's another village just nestled in here, which it seems like I've been to before. Yeah, I have. And yep, you guys are all the certificates. Definitely been here before. Yeah, this is perfect. So much coal just on the surface here. Alright, that should be plenty of coal. I've also got a bunch of XP. But I'm going to try to avoid just teleporting around everywhere because XP is a valuable resource now. The block light color makes this just look insane. Alright, I'm not sure how much daylight we have left, but I do want to get all of this sand smelted. And we'll be one step closer to finishing the new watchtower. Oh, wait, why are you looking at me like that? Oh my god. What the hell? I don't think I'm crazy. I'm pretty sure this golem was just going for me. Yeah, you're definitely going for me. What is your problem? Something has just hijacked its mind. And where is my other golem? Because there definitely wasn't just one. Oh, here he is. Are you good? Yeah, he seems... He's looking at me, but I think he's okay. What on earth is wrong with this guy? Nope. No, thank you. Whatever creature is doing this can't be too far away. But until that guy calms down, it's going to be a bit difficult to get to my glass. Oh. Oh, yeah, you better walk the other way. Okay, here comes the moon. And we have a new phase tonight, which definitely seems like a progression from the previous one. Even more corrupted and fragmented than the last one. Okay, let's go put this down here. Oh! What the hell? At least it wasn't one of those horrifying discs, thankfully. Oh, look at him up there, just spawn camping my door. I do not trust you one bit. Another thing I did notice in the comments was a bunch of people asking about Luna, and I promise you she's okay. I have fed her some food recently. Oh, we do have a Void Mist too. Wait, this is a perfect opportunity to test the new Tangle Kelp system over here. Okay, please follow me this. Oh, we've got phantoms again. I hate these things so much. Even more reason that crossbows are good, because it is a little easier to hit them with the crossbow. There we go, get out of here. Why does this Void Mist appear to be stuck here? Oh. It's just vaporized into thin air. I guess we won't be testing it then, unfortunately. Oh. What the hell? I hate when this happens. Well, it seems to have messed my bamboo up, but I think I'll survive. And that should be enough glass to get started. So let's head over to Bermuda before these things get to me, hopefully. Oh, just in time. Whoa, this place looks amazing with the block light colors. Anyway, let's go see what's happening in here. What the heck? I actually kind of like this song. This is the new disc. Oh my god, that's a lot of mobs. Oh yeah, okay, here come the creatures spawning in. And, oh, there's another redacted there. Oh. Oh, there's a name tag. What the heck? It's a Null observer. I have not seen a single one of those in quite a while. Well, it's good to see they've returned along with all of these guys. And we do have another redacted down there. Now, as far as I'm aware, this thing won't be able to get to me. So if I do aggro it, maybe it will jump into the void? Jesus, there's a lot happening. You know, I am kind of curious what would happen if I aggroed like all of these at once. What the? We've got supersonic phantoms up here, what the hell? I'm just leaving a trail of creatures across this biome as I fly over. I'm kind of curious what would happen if I go over to the border of the biomes. Are things gonna spawn in this biome too? Or is all this activity just completely limited to the mushroom biome? I just realized what this biome is. This biome's called Origin Valley, and it's supposed to be a recreation of the old alpha look of Minecraft. It's so fitting that it happened to spawn next to the mushroom biome. But yeah, nothing was happening at all in the other biome, so clearly all of this activity is specific to the mushrooms. Okay, I'm gonna need you guys to despawn, because oh my god, look at them all. Just a silhouette black hole down there. These guys should disappear in a second. Oh, yep, there we go, and they are all gone. Including the redacted as well. But I'm kind of curious, did the Null Observer disappear as well? I think he did, yeah, he doesn't seem to be here anymore. What are these lags? Oh, I see. Oh, what the hell? Okay, Null is clearly not too happy with me. Seems like he's very possessive over this island. He does not want me here. Alright, now that I've finished these support beams here, it's time to fill in the middle. And then I'll finally be able to walk around up here during the night. Oh, well there goes my axe, and this one's about to break too. But luckily we're almost done with the floor up here. And that is a long way down. There we go, now time to fill in the gaps with the glass. Okay, this is now a race against the clock because it's about to be nighttime. And I haven't actually lit any of this up yet, so let's do that very, very quickly. If even one of those silhouettes spawns up here, it could be over for me. Okay, there we go. This is actually a lot more space than I expected. There is a lot of room up here to build. And in a few seconds, it will be time to check out the new moon phase. Oh, I can already see it. Here it comes. Okay, things have started to spawn in. Oh, yeah, very, very quickly, as usual. I would like to get a good look at the moon, but it has kind of just dipped behind the clouds. So why don't we turn off the shader pack? Oh, yeah, look at that. And there is a very small red dot in the center there. Oh, look at that. The Hetzer is down there. No way. Okay, we do have our first rare entity spawning in. And I would like to get a photo of him. There we go. Hopefully that's caught him. It has. Now that is super rare. I do kind of want to look at him just to see if his behavior has changed. In fact, yeah, we're going to do that. It has been a pretty quiet episode. Oh, yes. It seems to have immediately changed the time. That definitely is one way to get rid of all of the silhouettes quickly. Honestly, I was expecting a lot worse to happen than this. Oh. Okay, and straight back to pitch black. So it was just like a fake daytime event. And I'm kind of glad it was because I do need a photo of the moon. Okay, let's snap one without the shaders. There we go. Well, the night is almost over and the music has started again. What is that sound? Oh, yeah, great. Oh, God. Yeah, help is what I'm gonna need very soon. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happened here. The moon has changed position in the sky. It is now a lot more visible with these shaders on, so I'm gonna snap another picture. I unfortunately couldn't spend any more time at the new station because it was so laggy there. There was so many creatures that it was destroying my frames, like I could barely walk. And either way, we do have to put the new moon pictures in the lab, so we may as well go do that now. Oh! What the hell? What a terrible place for that to spawn. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit annoying, because that has messed with my water elevator there. I get the feeling Null knew exactly what he was up to when he did this. Okay, the fourth phase is this one here, which as you can see, the center pixel seems to be some kind of eye or something red. Once again, the sun is up, and it does seem like activity is ramping up. We saw Hetzer last night, which is a pretty powerful entity and quite rare to see on a regular night. So the moon is obviously having quite a bit of influence on the events. Now, one thing I think we can do to slightly reduce the lag issue I'm having at the mushroom biome is we can start throwing some entities into the void. Yeah, let's just chuck that in the chest. So I've got a whole bunch of buckets here. This might take a few trips, but I want to fill the perimeter of the void chunk at the new station with powdered snow, just to force the void mists to fall in the void, and also the silhouettes. Okay, that was pretty lucky. I managed to guess the correct name of the village that had the powdered snow. Now let's fill up all of these buckets. Oh, okay, well that's not ideal. I'm gonna have to be super careful because, yeah, this place is going to be infested. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, that is considerably worse than what I was expecting. Could try on the opposite side, never mind. Oh. What the hell? What was that? What is going on? I think we've just gotten a little sneak peek at the next moon phase. And that does not look good. Okay, whatever is going on here, I need to get some powdered snow down. It's the only way to stop all this lag. This has to be some kind of cruel joke. I've been sitting here for like 5 minutes, and it is still doing this. I don't know if there's some kind of... Oh, what is that? Oh, God. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Okay, hopefully he falls into the void. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Here he comes. Seems to be very confused as to how to get to me. Oh, there he goes. And I think he just gave up. So, unfortunately, I've had to leave the Mushroom Island because that place is just out of control. I don't know what is going on there, but I think it was the sheer number of void mists was just starting to lag my game out so much that it was unplayable. Now, I think we already know what to expect for the moon coming up tonight. We did see like a little sneak peek of it. What was that? That was definitely not natural. Let's just have a little fly over here. I don't see anything. Oh, I don't know how this guy spawned in here. Well, hopefully the golem will go to deal with the mob this time instead of me. Yes, thank you. And let's add this new phase to the sequence here. So it's become very apparent that whatever that black mass is that's growing out of the moon has completely consumed it. And it's clearly building up to something. I would like to be at Bermuda Station to witness whatever this is. Oh, you gotta be kidding. The same event is still happening, just looping here. I really don't know what could be causing this. Still, oh, I think we've just gotten another sneak peek at the next moon phase. Now I'm guessing there's still a ton of void mists down here, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Well, I've come out just off the coast of the island, and it seems like this time-switching event has stopped. But I bet as soon as I fly back to the island, it's going to start up again. And yep, it has started once again. I'm kind of curious to see if I can fix this glitch with the time by sleeping. Let's head back there and then see if this will fix it. Look at that, just immediate. It's like it knows that this is where my base is, and I haven't even set a spawn point yet. Oh my goodness. I have just been given, I'll put this on screen, but I just got the error editing. Not error.moon or error.null, but error.editing. That feels very personalized. And what is happening now? This place truly is just cursed. Oh, there's another one. Alright, I've reloaded my world a few times and I've been here for a little while, and it seems like this effect has finally stopped, whatever it was. And hopefully the void mists have despawned, because usually, yeah, it's almost nighttime. But thankfully, oh, look at that. I think that must have been the redacted, just took out the bottom of my watchtower. Either way, I want to put some powdered snow just on each side of this place. All it should take is like one bucket, and that should encourage them to jump down. Also, I did realize it's possible that that weird day-night switching event was happening because of a creature that fell into the void there. Now, we may have to test this again just to see if that's the case. But if it is, then I'll have to cover it up once again, and then we can try some other traps down the bottom. I'm making an attempt to repair this thing. However, it is getting quite dark. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this. Oh, there it is. I'm starting to see it. Okay, it is that same one that we captured last night, which has one big red dot in the center. And I got off the ground just in time there. Oh, this is not good. Okay, let's get rid of this because it has washed some torches away. Once again, everything is back to spawning. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's definitely worked. The silhouettes are being thrown into the void. Oh, what is that down there? There is a circuit down there. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it seems that either the void worked, or he must have some kind of despawn timer because he is gone, thankfully. That is super concerning that there was just a surface circuit spawning. And it definitely feels like the moon phases are getting worse and worse. Now, unfortunately, I have run out of time for recording today. It was a little bit of a quieter episode, so I do apologize for that. But I'm very glad we managed to get as much done as we did with this station. And I was kind of hoping we'd see another Null corruptor so that I could try and get back to the quartz plains, but unfortunately, that will have to happen another time, or I may come up with another alternative for building blocks. Either way, I really hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.